Hey Aries, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be getting your January 2025 forecast out using oracle cards as well as tarot. We're going to start with the oracle getting some big messages that we'll probably go back to throughout the reading. Happy New Year's, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience, waiting for me to get these readings out. I've been doing extendeds. And so you'll be getting an extended option with this reading, and that link will be in the description box below. If you like to hang around longer, get more details, get advice, that's your ticket. We start with two messages. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. What's going on for you? And the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Nice. Sounds like you've got some changes. Changes. All right, you guys. So this is the deck that called out to me, and really strong energy with this deck. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other people to join in too, it's one of those channels. Kumbaya. Just say hi or leave an emoji in the comment section. Something that we can focus on that represents your energy, and it's only love and light here. Nothing nasty gets in. All right. What's coming towards my Aries, January 2025? Oh, these came out together. We'll read those together. We start with the Magician card. That's pumped full of creativity and manifesting energy. What are you manifesting? These two came out together as well, and this one in the middle. So I'm going to give you a general idea of where we're going, and then we'll unpack the detail for you. Be real with yourselves. If this doesn't feel right, if it feels like it's out of alignment with you, it's just somebody else's reading. You just let go of it. And I encourage you to check your moon and your rising signs. That can always be enlightening. Okay, this has got a lot of fire attached to it. There's a lot of wands energy so far. We do have a person in the middle of your reading. This person has come up in your readings before. They usually come up as a water sign. They come up as a cups. They don't have to be a water sign, but they might have traits of a water sign. So this is King of Cups. That's right in the center of your reading. Now, roles can be reversed. I'm always going to give you examples, but I'll just be straight up with you on the energies because you're all going through different things. So the scenarios may look different, but the energy is the same. So here we start with the Magician. This is that manifesting. This is like making your vision board. This is putting out an intention. But we do have kind of a cloudiness attached to it. Maybe this is like, all that glitters is not gold, so you want to be discerning, but it might just be still kind of in the atmospheric place. You know, when it hasn't gotten definition yet, you're just kind of getting these nuances, these feelings of like, you know, I feel something big around the corner, or, you know, I can feel that I'm about to do something, or like do something big that catapults me into a next level in my career or something. So you're starting to kind of get these energies swirling around you, and it looks just like that, right? That all that swirling energy. This is Seven of Cups, but it's a good reminder, especially when it's upside down, that imagination, daydreamy imagination, can play a big role in this. So making sure that while you don't want to rush the process of manifesting, there's kind of a natural pace to it. You also want to be aware of what is illusion, what is daydream. So you want to be realistic with yourself. We're going to get back to this character, the King of Cups. I want to skip him for now, though. I want to go over to this energy over here, which is full of fiery forward motion. This is usually action-packed, literally like doing things in life. We've got messages coming to you really quickly. The Eight of Wands usually carries good news. And if it's not messages like via text or email or phone call, it's most likely going to be travel. But what is this about? It's about an opportunity. So Ace of Wands is like kerpow, like it is something that lands in your lap. It's an ace, so it's a gift that you may not even expect. And this ace in particular, this is going to be most likely an offer that lands in your lap. And it's going to be something you need to make a decision on and act on quickly. And that's because the offer is not going to be there forever. And that is the meaning of the Ace of Wands. It's kind of like, I always use this metaphor, but it's like striking a match on a matchbox, and that plume of flame, you know that it's strong enough to burn down a house. But it's only if you feed it, right? So it will go out if you don't feed it. So this is going to be this match, this plume of flame opportunity. If you feed it and you act on it, we can ask about that in a moment. But either way, it looks like it's on its way to you very soon. So that's going to be within the week or the day. Usually when I see this in my readings, it happens very quickly to the time that you see the video. So clarity on all of these. Excuse me for clearing my throat. What is this? King of Cups. Who's this King of Cups? We only take the cards that fly out because that way it just feels for me like a live, breathing, real conversation. It's like a real thing, a living thing, this conversation we're having with tarot. And it gives us a lot of flexibility to ask random questions. Like, what the hell is this Ace of Wands? Awesome. Major focus. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to be a job, a project, something that is full of enthusiasm. Either way, it's going to put a fire under you. This is all wands over here. We do have a Pentacles, and it's a really good one. It's the hard work, deep focus card. But I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm getting excited. Who's this King? Interesting. Flipping but not flying. Interesting. Some of you guys might be getting offers to like work out a housing situation. This is just some of you guys. I'm giving you an example, but some of you guys might be getting offers to work out a housing situation with somebody, like roommates, or like, do you want to move out or move in? And you're going to be really kind of trying to get in alignment with your intuition and really kind of feel out that see if it's the right thing for you. Literally, the Two of Pentacles, kind of, you know. Some of you guys, this is going to be closer to home, quite literally, like your family. It looks like there could be like either family members or people really talking about the long game, the big picture, investments, and how you're going to move forward and how it affects everybody. That's just very much the energy of this center line here. You've got intuition here coming out, but it really feels like investments with all these pentacles, big picture stuff, of like how you want to invest your time moving forward and how it's going to affect others and how they affect you. I wouldn't be surprised actually if there's one particular person, Knight of Swords right here, that fast moving energy that has to get something off their chest, or they've got something to tell you regarding this. What's this Three of Wands? Three of Wands. Yeah, it seems like it's connected to people that you know pretty well with the Six of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if you're getting an offer from somebody you know well, a family member or a friend that goes way back, maybe an offer to move in with them or go make an investment with them. Maybe there's inheritance here, but you kind of get the theme that this is actually familiar energy. It's looking out into the future, how you're investing your time, how it's going to affect everybody else. The long game, really. And what it feels like is that there's conversations swirling around this. It doesn't feel like you've landed anywhere. It very much feels like that manifesting energy. It's going back to that magician. It doesn't surprise me at all that you're getting this swirling energy. Like I said, things haven't become defined yet. This is very much in the middle of the making. So the conversations are everything. Paying attention to your intuition is everything. And also being not disillusioned. So how do we make sure we're not disillusioned? Well, we fact checked, we bring in the swords energy, the analytical energy, right? That place of cups, I don't see many cups here. I see a lot of action packed. I even see impulse. I see communication. I see like a lot of forward movement. It's just all wands. And there's a lot of determination, but I think that the swords energy, sometimes what tells you a lot about a reading is what's missing, and I don't see any swords. So that would be a real balancing energy to bring into your month of January is, how do I bring in the analytical side? How do I bring in the kind of the black and white informational research side of things? Okay, let's get on with this reading. I'm going to open up a new deck of cards because we've used so many. Okay, so here's the real fiery part of your reading, and this is like good news coming to you quick, probably an opportunity, something you got to act on. You can't kind of you won't feel like it's something you can dilly-dally on. So this is something that would require and ignite your solid focus. What's this Ten of Wands? It's going to be calling you to transform something regarding, I think, some disharmony, maybe in your family or what have you. You're going to be burying the hatchet or putting something away, coming to an end of an exhausting chapter regarding something that's been disharmonious. So let me tell you something that really interesting just happened. This is 10 of Wands. We start with 10 of Wands. Okay, so that's you're ready to put down this burden. You're closing up a chapter in order to start something very new. You've got an ace and offering something new, the very beginning of a journey, and then the 10. This is the end. So it's almost like the offer arrives and then it helps you. It instigates this big wrap-up party you've got with this obligation. And having to do with that obligation, that would be simply manifesting out of thin air, I think, some more of a harmonious closure, or just about a disharmonious thing going on in your family. So something that's been lacking peace, lacking in closure, lacking in maybe happiness. It's this 10 of Cups upside down. So it could be at unrest, unhappiness, maybe feuding, or disagreements are hiding in there. But there's this really, what's positive about it is this magician energy. It's almost the fire under you to make change, to add closure. And you're seeing this opportunity with the offer that's coming in. So Knight of Wands, who's this Knight of Wands? Ace of Cups. Okay, we're not going to pick it up. I'm just going to look. Okay, I'm going to pick it up. I like to. Eight of Pentacles upside down. Oh, breaking a pattern. I think. Okay, what this says, Knight of Wands is a very inspired, enthusiastic individual representing oftentimes a fire sign or fire-like qualities. This introduces a passion. This opportunity offers a possibly creative side to this passion as well that kind of fills your cup. And it adds kind of a sense of closure, healing, recovery to kind of, I think, a bad cycle of procrastination or not working, feeling almost, we all get to this place sometimes in lives where we're just kind of like, we can't get the momentum, or the inertia to do something. So we would call that maybe lazy, but lazy is such a simple word for something that's actually quite complicated usually. And so I think you're becoming impassioned. You're also getting a chance to see yourself in a different light. So I think it's going to be very refreshing for you, Aries, in January, to see that side of you that like, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm a beast. Like when I feel enthused about something, I'm a total beast. I take over. I'll run over anything in my way to get to what I want. And so just like my speaking, my mouth can't keep up with the words that I want to come out of my face. Like that's the energy here, is like you are getting amped up big time. I love it for you. I'm going to give you a mudra oracle card. This is like an awesome affirmation. It's also a physical affirmation you can do with your hands. And it's great. I think it generates kind of definition in our prayers. It's also great when you're meditating or sleeping. And I just like that you can take something into the physical realm with you, Okay, let's mix this all up and see what flies out for you. And then we're going to go on to your extended. For those of you who want to get advice and all that about what's coming next, the extended is about $6. It's the price of a cup of coffee. All right, so love, be kind. That's an interesting card to come out with this reading. And I absolutely trust it. So this is the funniest affirmation. Physical affirmation. You're going to take your pointer finger in this mudra, and you're going to place these two fingers with your thumb. Okay? It's kind of a funky twist. There we go. Got it. So tucking your pointer finger in and your ring finger and middle finger are hugging onto your thumb. Like this. Here's the affirmation. In the beauty and perfection of a single rose, I receive an insight into the wisdom and wealth of the universe. The color red is good for the heart. Visualize a bunch of roses of which you give away all but one. Now immerse yourself in the glory of this one bloom and use all your senses to become fully aware of it. Allow yourself to be enchanted by its beauty. Perhaps the Rose Fairy has a message for you, so listen carefully. This heart mudra helps you deal with all kinds of heart conditions, so this is a very physical side of it. In acute cases, maintain the mudra as long as necessary. For chronic conditions, perform it 4 times daily, about 10 minutes. So it's really interesting because it will give you an actual physical way to bring this mudra into your life. So for any of you guys who might be suffering any heart conditions or anything, it's kind of a comfort to have that, and it's physical prayer. All right, you guys, I'm going to move on to the extended. I hope that was helpful. Please like the video and consider subscribing, becoming part of the family if you'd like to see more of these. Mwah! Bye-bye.